Robert Wallace grew up in the South Baltimore projects but saw a different world when he was a student at Baltimore Polytechnic Institute and visited a classmate's home in Roland Park.
And I saw how they lived. They had one of Victorian houses, wraparound porches, and each child had his or her own bedroom, and each child had their own bed. They had 3 meals a day. They had a real color TV, not the fake color TV that we had in Cherry Hill. And I looked at this, and I compared how they were living and how we were living, and I said, oh my goodness. I said, I want what they have. So I began talking to his father, and it turned out his father was an engineer, and his dad owned his own business. I said, got it. I got it.
2 of Bob's teachers at Poly had him apply to Ivy League schools, paying his application fees. He majored in engineering at the University of Pennsylvania, worked for DuPont, earned an MBA at Dartmouth, then worked at IBM. In 1993, he was ready to go out on his own.
I felt that I could give my clients better service on my own as a quick-moving, fast-paced entrepreneur. And so I left IBM and started a IT services company at that point.
In 2009, he created another company, Bith Energy, focusing on energy management information systems, energy consulting, and renewable energy power generation systems.
Our first year in the energy business, 2008, 2009, the first year of operation, we installed 4 solar panels. Right? Last year, we have installed over 250,000 solar panels. We were ranked the 8th largest solar developer last year in the country.
Bith Energy's rapid growth includes global prospects.
We've had the opportunity to do some work in Liberia, and Zimbabwe, and Zambia. We're looking at doing work now in the Caribbean, which is where my father was from, in Trinidad and Tobago and in Jamaica. We've had some opportunities in Brazil that we're looking at doing. So even though we're a small business, we think globally and we think big.
Along the way, Bob has studied models of minority entrepreneurial success, a pursuit that has led him to write 5 books, with 3 more on the way.
My first book was called Black Wealth. It came out in 1993, and it surprised me because when it came out, it was in such great demand. I think I hit the market at the perfect time. And so I was invited to speak all over the country and throughout the world. I've spoken in Africa and Europe and Asia, Latin America, on the topic of how do we diversify the number of entrepreneurs and the kinds of entrepreneurs in our society.
In 2004, Bob made a decision to use his success to help his community.
We were in Colombia, doing great in Colombia, great, nice community, safe and quiet, and but we said, we need to move that triad again, right? Entrepreneurship, business, technology. Move that triad closer to the community, right? And engage the community in building out that triad. If you look at what happened in Baltimore last April with the uprising, I will submit to you that I think the main reason that happened was because of economic hopelessness. Economic hopelessness. And if you're talking about fixing economic hopelessness, whose job is that? It is the job, I will submit to you, it is the job of entrepreneurs, men and women like me and yourself, who can create businesses that solve problems, but they also engage the community to benefit from the growth and from the wealth creation opportunities there, right? Because I think that the way we change the world is through business, technology, and entrepreneurship. I think that triad can change the world, and it has changed the world.